So, K-pop Demon Hunters is this huge worldwide phenomenon, huge hit. Millions of people have watched this worldwide. Everyone's loving this movie. And, it's popular for a lot of different reasons. It's got great animation, wonderful songs. Man, those songs are amazing. They've broken all kinds of records. Obviously, the plot, the storyline is great. The sex appeal, I mean, come on, you guys. Genu, oh my goodness. The humor, I mean, everything about this movie is awesome, right? But there's another reason that this movie is super duper popular, that it was so successful, that no one seems to be talking about. And this is my opinion only. But my opinion, the other reason that it is so successful is that it's a heavily Americanized movie. It's heavily, heavily Americanized. So the movie itself is Korean, right? It's made in Korea by a bunch of Koreans. But the movie, the audio is like 98% of the audio is in English. And not just that, the Koreans, they don't really have a big Korean accent. It's actually when they're speaking, it sounds very Americanized. Even their English is quite Americanized. There are times when some of the characters are talking where, you can hear a little bit of an accent, like a little bit of a Korean accent. Like, for example, there's certain times where Jinu is talking where you can hear a Korean accent. But for the most part, when most of the characters are speaking, to me, it sounded quite American. The other thing, too, is the music. So, once again, the music, it is K pop. However, again, not most of the songs are in English with a few Korean words thrown in here and there. But the music itself is extremely Americanized, westernized music. Even the rap parts. So when you listen to K-pop, the rap in K-pop is not quite, doesn't sound quite American rap, but in the movie, in the Demon Hunters movie, the rap part is also very Americanized, very universal rap, something that would have a worldwide appeal. So it's not the K-pop rap doesn't sound exactly like actual K-pop rap. The other thing too is rap itself originated in America. It came from New York. I think it's like in the 1970s. So rap itself developed in America. And then rap spread worldwide. And so places like China and Korea, so places like Asia, they incorporated rap in their songs. So K-pop has a lot of rap, but K-pop rap has a very unique sound to it. So in the movie, the rap is much more universal. But so it's interesting because rap itself came from America, basically went to Asia where Koreans incorporated it into their songs, and now it went into this movie and it became a smash hit. So once again, this comes back to America itself. The basis of rap is American. And then, of course, the songs are very Americanized, sung in English. It's kind of sad, but more and more all around the world, people are not wearing their traditional clothes, right? They basically wear Western clothes. And it's the same thing in the movie. So in K-pop Demon Hunters, which is a Korean movie set in Korea, you almost never see traditional Korean clothes. What you do see is Western clothes, and especially with the Huntrix, what they're wearing, like the Huntrix costumes, they're wearing, short shorts, short skirts, they're wearing crop tops, they're wearing those sparkly jackets, kind of like reminiscent of what Michael Jackson used to wear. And again, Michael Jackson was American. And so the Huntrix costumes, especially, are definitely very Americanized. And even then, when the Saja boys, when they come on, they're also wearing Western clothes. Like, they're wearing jeans, right? So, jeans, once again, that's from the US. The only time you really see traditional Korean clothing is basically in Demon Land. The Saja boys in their demon forms, they have their hats. Basically, the demons in their demon clothes that they wear in Demon Land, like that's more traditional Korean clothing. And I think the only other time I might have seen it was with the doctor who sells tonic, who's selling tonic to everybody, the grape juice. That was really funny. But if you look at his clothes underneath the white coat, I think he's wearing traditional Korean clothing. But other than that, everyone else is wearing Western clothing. Everyone else. And so, this is what I kind of mean by it's a very Americanized movie. So, granted that there are Korean parts in the movie, It's set in Korea, but for the most part, I didn't really feel like I was watching a Korean movie. I pretty much felt like I was watching an American movie with a few little Korean parts here and there. And so I think that's the other reason that it was such a big success. You know, in addition to the amazing songs, in addition to the amazing voices, I mean, the actors who sang, who spoke, who played the parts, they were amazing. They were incredible, great talents, you know, great storyline, great everything. But part of the reason also that this movie did so great was because it was heavily Americanized. Because if it was actually a traditionally done Korean movie, there is no way that it would have been this successful. Because, you know, right now, the entire world basically copies America. So in America, it has the sound. American music has like that universal appeal right now because everyone loves the American music sound. And so that's part of the reason I think was part of its success. I mean, the movie was good, the movie was amazing, but as far as I'm concerned, it didn't have a huge Korean impact. It had a mild Korean impact. Most of the impact was definitely a very American impact. It had a very American feel to it. Anyway, if you guys watched the movie, it's awesome. If you guys have not watched this movie, I highly recommend it. It's great. And I bet too, for Halloween this year, I bet that Demon Hunters is probably going to be what everyone's going to be wearing for Halloween this year. Demon Hunter costumes. Guarantee it. Anyway, thanks so much for listening, you guys. Until next time, take care.